Welcome back to the news at noon. I'm Christy Vaughn. Avengers Infinity War. Yes, it opened big this weekend. Big enough, in fact, for a place in the record books. And our Matt Perrin promised that he would not give away any spoilers. It's going to be a tough job. Matt?
Welcome to another Monday. Last week I gave you a review, but I was focused on weather. This week I stepped out of the weather center and back into the movie theater, and wow, what a week to be a theater goer, huh? So, what am I going to review this week? How about the film that beat its next closest competitor by $240 million? Avengers Infinity War took a page from Hulk and smashed records left and right this weekend. In fact, there are too many to mention as audiences assembled, and you could almost hear Marvel's cash register dinging in the distance. So, is this new cinematic juggernaut worth the price of admission? Here's my take on the epitome of a superhero ensemble film, and trust me, there will be absolutely no spoilers here. I don't want to incur the wrath of anyone. We've seen him in post-credit scenes and small parts in Guardians of the Galaxy, but now he's here. Thanos, the Mad Titan, is on a mission to collect all 6 Infinity Stones to complete the Infinity Gauntlet and be able to wipe out 50% of all life in the universe. The action kicks off immediately, starting with a post-credit scene from Thor Ragnarok led off, with Thanos attempting to retrieve the Tesseract from the surviving Asgardians. We then see the rest of the massive amount of Marvel heroes scattered around their respective parts of the galaxy and are given updates on what everyone else has been doing. As the movie progresses, we see the threat of Thanos become realized, and everyone has their own missions to accomplish, be it save and protect the remaining Infinity Stones, fighting off Thanos' minions, or finding new weapons capable of ending the Mad Titan. Yes, everyone has a role, and we get to see our favorite heroes interacting with our other favorite heroes in ways we never could have imagined. It's hard to say the action heats up because throughout the entire movie it never cools down. We see battle after battle after battle with nary a moment for the heart to slow down. We see characters that we never expected to see again, and the surprises don't end there. In moments we don't want to watch but can't look away, our emotions are tried and we find it hard to even control our breathing. One thing's for sure, this is a different Marvel movie than we're used to. See? I did well. Absolutely no spoilers whatsoever. What can I say about this one? How about it's an assault on your senses, but in a good way? It feels like you immediately get the wind knocked out of you and you never have time to get your breath back before the next round of adrenaline-pumping action begins. There is so much to be said about this film that can't be said, because even though by the numbers it seems like everybody has already seen it, some have not, and I'm not going to be that guy. I'll tell you what, there are some writers from the DC Universe that went to see this hoping to get some tips. Then, at the end, they just threw up their hands and said, well, that's how you do it, but we can't match this. It literally blows the mind that they were able to interweave this many stories and timelines, and having a showdown in Wakanda that is still so fresh in our minds adds to the emotional baggage that this film packs for you. The other crazy thing is the whole time you were rooting for all of our heroes, Thanos is written so well that you can actually understand his goal, and despite his deeds of atrocity, you still find yourself relating to him, and it's a Marvel villain that you actually really like. And that's something that Marvel is getting amazing at, creating antagonists with real depth. Listen, if you're one of the few that haven't seen it and it is your cup of tea, hurry down and correct that before it gets spoiled for you. If you're someone who judges people for seeing those stupid superhero movies, don't judge them on this one because it's a really well done movie, and even though it was the longest Marvel film, there's still part 2 coming to tie everything up. This has been your Monday Movie Musing. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Matt. Sounds like a real roller coaster ride, and as promised, no spoilers.